tactical sprint or just regular sprint?
No, they're gonna have tactical as well. But you could regular sprint in any direction.
We also
That's
have what
crazy.
we're calling intelligent movement, which is a set of features that drastically reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to perform various movements. These can be enabled in player options, and they're broken down into 3 categories.
You can
Sprint
lay down in any
assist,
direction
mental
too.
assist, and crouch assist. And each of these settings will allow for fine-tuning. Intelligent movement really started with this idea that we want all players to focus on what they want to do and not how to do it. We want every player, regardless of skill level or input or experience with Call of Duty, to be able to engage with Omni movement and live out their own action hero
Just
fantasy in
straight
Black
speed
Ops
with
6.
sprinting in any direction. Yeah,
Bro, I just watched them slide
We looked at
cancel,
other
so
genres
that's still
like racing
that's
games,
still
where
there.
they have these great assist settings that can be turned on and off. Things like traction control or assisted braking, and we really love the idea of taking that thinking and applying it to our own movement options. I don't think this is a one-size-fits-all thing, and I
I just saw him
encourage
slide
players to
cancel
play
to the
around with
side.
combos of these settings to really dial in their preferred setup. Hit zones are regions on a character that react when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions, so now we can determine if that enemy was shot in their left leg or right leg, and then we'll play a bespoke death animation depending on that location that they were hit. So world connectivity is this concept that players' movement and reactions are connected to the world based on their choices. A great example that really shines is a global feature we call corner slicing, where as you round a corner or go through a doorway, your weapon's gonna dynamically rotate in the direction that you're rounding that corner. And since it's dynamic, it'll be a bit more dramatic if you're slowly clearing the room, but won't affect you at all if you're barreling full speed around that same corner.
He like kind of like
We're
slid
constantly
to the
looking for
side.
opportunities to
I
set
saw
the
that,
bar
Doug.
with movement and
I feel like you
animations
could
in
like
Black Ops
slide
6.
cancel out of that. Like it looked weird, bro.
Take cover!
Our art team is super thrilled to show you the best looking characters that we've done. Through our process of photogrammetry, gear was acquired, scanned, and incorporated onto each of our operatives. For our faces, a dynamic real-time analysis of spontaneous performances was captured and processed to make every emotional,
That's
impactful
crazy.
moment true to actual life. We made sure to have special attention to the cuticles and make sure that they don't look like they're just freshly cut. There's dirt in between their nails, the oils on their palms as they're sweaty and running through situations that they're in. We're paying attention to every detail.
The thing that I'm most excited about is the number of new weapons from the era that we've added, which includes many that are brand new
Nah,
to the
Treyarch
franchise.
is.
Our
They
heroes are
fixed the
rogue
game. I ain't
operatives,
gonna
and they
lie. They
operate
fixed it.
outside the normal playbook. That means they're procuring gear by any means necessary, and it allowed us to pull a unique mix of weapons.
I didn't say anything about taxmen.
We made sure to deliver dozens
Yeah,
of
nah.
unique attachments for every gun,
was
and
just
it
talking
allows
about the
players to
Omni
create
thing.
a weapon to match any playstyle that you can imagine, all while maintaining
If
the
you go
feel
back,
and tone
when
of
they were
the
like
era.
in the menus, it did have it.
Yeah, I did have it. People are mad about it. Fucking bots.
In Black Ops 6,
yeah, it's
we
bots.
really strive for striking
People
that
are so
balance
mad about
between real and hyper real.
Oh, wow.
But we want to ground our effects.
I hope it's
in
unlimited,
realism.
though.
We
That's my
find
thing.
real world reference so that we can match
Wow, the
that
bots are
motion,
mad.
the weight, the timing, then riff
Yeah.
off of that and create that hyper
They'll still play the
that
game.
everybody has come to know and love from Call of Duty.
All they got to do is just put skins out for them. They'll still play it.
Yeah. No, for real.
The Black Ops 6 user experience is all about focusing players
Oh,
on what they
thank
need
God they
when
fixed
need it. And
the
our in-game
UI
HUD is
shit.
no different. From the mini-map to the ammo widget to in-game notifications, the Black Ops 6 HUD combines some of our best designs in a clean, streamlined experience. For the first time in Call of Duty, players will be able to change their HUD in dramatic ways to suit their needs. For instance, streamers can choose a layout optimized for their setup, or maybe you want your HUD centered so you don't have to look away. Want to play
that's
hardcore anywhere,
fire.
or finally put the minimap in the bottom left? Those are options as well. Not only does the HUD give players important status, it connects them to the world and helps them feel rewarded for being awesome. As players track that elusive challenge or target their next level unlock, Black Ops 6 delivers an end-to-end experience from the lobby Into Combat and Back, where player progress and achievement are celebrated in a big way.
Crazy you can change your HUD.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's so fire, bro.
Early on in Black Ops 6's development, we set a goal to make leveling and XP matter more than ever. Looking back through the Call of Duty and Black Ops catalog, there's a lot of love, both internally at Treyarch and that we see in our community, for how we used to handle prestige. Traditional prestige is back. in Call
Yo,
of
they
Duty
brought
with Black Ops
yo.
6.
Now we could
We
prestige.
pulled the best of the best.
brought the
from
old
past Call of
prestige
Duty
shit
prestige
back.
systems
Yeah, they did, yeah.
and are going bigger and more rewarding than ever.
Ah,
Players who
I'm
reach
back on my
max
Black
player
Ops
level
1
will have
shit.
the choice to enter Prestige, start fresh with relocked gear, and go through the leveling journey again. Black Ops 6 will have 10 Prestiges, each with a valuable set of rewards to earn and equip to peacock your status. Players who make it through Prestige 10 aren't done. Instead, they'll graduate into Prestige Master with 1,000 additional levels to climb through and a classified reward to
Yo,
uncover
bro, these
for
niggas
anyone
listen,
dedicated
bro.
enough to make it all the way
They
to the
did
end.
listen.
The full Prestige system is available on day one in Black Ops 6.
and that's just available day one. Uh-oh, here go multiplayer.
We know how many of our players look forward to multiplayer, and we will be providing a deep dive on it later in the year. For now, here's some insight into our development of Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Our vision since day one has been to craft an approachable and engaging step change of that signature Black Ops multiplayer experience. We focused on
Please
supporting
bring back,
3 core playstyles for
like
launch.
all the old maps.
Enforcers are the slayers who like to kill and stay on the move. Recon is all about intel and counter-intel play. And strategists are support players who throw their bodies at objectives for the win or focus on taking out enemy score streaks for the team. All of our weapons, gear, and gadgets in multiplayer have been intentionally designed through that lens of supporting these play styles. And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't relive those action hero moments in theater mode, which we're happy to announce is returning with Black
Yo, they
Ops
brought
6.
back theater mode.
Now I
Oh
said
my
we're only
God,
getting
bro.
a taste of
I'm
MP
16
today,
again, bro.
but of course that means you're going to get some early details on maps.
We're happy to announce that we will be launching with 16 all-new MP maps. We've got 12 core 6v6 and 4 strike maps, which can be played as 6v6 or 2v2. What do players like? What do we know that they want? So we're back to our classic 3-lane maps. We've got fast, frenetic experiences, and we have that balance with more medium-sized, like better for hardcore pacing to keep the action flowing, but still have meaningful decisions for the player to make. The maps have their own stories, and we have multiplayer taking place after the campaign, after you finish it. So don't want to get into too many spoilers there, but you'll experience some of those locations through the multiplayer lens.
Bro, I
We
need
covered a
firing
lot
range
today,
back.
but couldn't leave you without giving you just one more thing.
Uh-oh, zombies. And it's round base now? I don't know what they was doing with that DMZ shit. That shit was ass.
Round-based Zombies is back, and we're picking up the Dark Aether storyline where we left it. We're excited to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps available at launch, with a curated mix of fan-favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new to Zombies, it's our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons of secrets to uncover. The legacy of Zombies is incredibly important to Treyarch, and we are so proud of what the mode is bringing to players in Black Ops 6. As you've heard today, the innovations in movement systems will also be coming to Zombies. Plus, there are many additional zombie-specific features, both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based Zombies. Be on the lookout for more intel coming later this year.
Steph interviewed AB. Mark?
Now, we know we only gave you a little taste of multiplayer here today, so make sure to mark your calendars for our worldwide multiplayer reveal event at Call of Duty Next on August 28th. Make sure to stay tuned for details and watch your favorite streamers get hands-on Black Ops 6 so you can be prepped and ready to jump into our MP beta and feel Omni movement for yourself. We'll be sharing so much more about Black Ops 6 in the coming months and look forward to seeing your reactions and your feedback from our open beta coming up this fall and into launch. And it's not just about launch, because the team is already focused on delivering a ton of content in the live seasons, which we'll be sharing more about. Am I allowed to talk about Warzone yet?
No.
Damn, she can't talk about Warzone yet? That's corny.
Our goal on Black Ops 6 was, and still is, to make something that is the best work we've ever done, and frankly, the most fun to play. To do that, we deconstructed all of our gameplay, our systems, and content plans, and repeatedly asked how something could be better. In some cases, that led us to huge innovations like Omni Movement, where we're now allowing players to move how real people and operators move. In other cases, it led us back to some of our classic systems like Prestige, then taking that classic system through the ringer and making updates and improvements. Across our weapons, gear, operators, maps, and more, a huge push has been to hit the highest visual and audio fidelity possible. The campaign tells an all-new Black Ops story where you're forced to go rogue and are being hunted by the teams that trained you. On top of that, the team is really focused on mission and engagement variety. Multiplayer is a key ingredient in the DNA of Black Ops, and hopefully, in this sneak peek, it was clear that every single part of the MP game
Wait, you're not watching this right now?
And better than ever, from movement to shooting to footsteps to engagement systems to death.
They said they can't talk about Warzone right now.
Least, the triumphant return of round-based zombies. There is so much more to share across all three game modes before the game
imagine the clips
launches
people are
on
gonna hit
October
with
25th. On behalf of the entire team, we can't wait for you to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Yeah. No, and she said, she was like, can I talk about Warzone right now? Somebody was like, no. August, they said in August though. They're having like a reveal or some shit. Bro, I'm hype. Yeah, that's what they said. I say that. That shit ain't gonna play the same, bro. It's not gonna play the way I think it's gonna play. Catch me in tomato time.